Good morning everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity, and I'm up again today with the second part of Panalisa. So I will just go straight into it, and I've got my ruler if I need to do some measuring. Right, first up we got pumpkins. Yeah, and that one is huge. That is absolutely huge. You could cut two of these and put them back to back and, you know, put a person's name on for a place setting or anything like that. But these are big. I'm going to measure them. And I will make these. Sometimes it's nice to be off season, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to say the largest one is 4.5 inches. Really big. And then I've got a set of tassels. I've got a big set and a small set. And I think they're pretty similar pattern. Or maybe not. No, I think they are different. Yeah, they're different. But I've got two little sets of tassels. And the biggest one here, I do think that these layer up, is 1 5/8. And then the smaller one with its loop hanger is 1 3/4. So those are really cute. And then I've got this lovely set of like label type frames. Isn't that pretty? And it cuts all those little dots and teardrop shapes out. So there's 3 pieces in this die set. And I am going to measure from that point line to that one, and that is, let me get that up there correctly, 4.25 inches for the largest. And then I've got this lovely set of tags, really simple. So you've got the tag, and then you can have whatever colour you want on top, and there's a little layering bow in there. And the size of that tag is 4.5 inches, and then the width of that is, let me get that correctly, 1 3/8 of an inch. And then next up I've got this scrolly squirrely thing, and as you can see it will cut a design into the paper. It doesn't cut a design out of the paper, i.e. when you run the paper through, the holes are left within the paper that you just run through. So that looks quite unusual. I think that's a flower. And that's a flower. So looking forward to using that. I'm sure that'll look really lovely on a card. And that is 3.25 inches. And then next up we have a little shopping kind of tote bag with 2 labels. So you'd need to cut 2 of these out. And obviously 2 handles, because you can put something in this, because that's got a little gusset on it to fold, and then you get 2 tags, which is really sweet. Now obviously you should make this to properly measure it, but I'm going to say that it's 3 5/8 of an inch, and because that's the base of it, I'm going to say the height of the bag is 2.25 inches. In fact, when it's made up, that will probably hold a gift card. So we'll have to make that and then measure it. And then I've got this big, gorgeous, heart-shaped envelope. Look at that. So you cut out the whole thing, and then you pop the flap up and down, and then you close it. And then you've got these lovely hearts to layer on top. I think that's really pretty. And then you've got the word thanks, and you've got a little panel that you can cut out that will fit inside of there. That would look great on the page of a mini album as well. Just something that you can open out on your page. So how to measure this? Well, first of all, I'll give you the full length. And obviously the length will go through your cutting machine. That's 8 3/8. And then the width is going to fit on your plates as well. At 5 I've got a little point bit there and a point bit there, 5.5 inches. But when this is made up, your finished size is going to be, I've got to get this correct, it's a fraction over 2 5/8. This will hold a gift card as well. And then if we go in here, it's 4 1/16. So that is the size of that. We're going to have to make that one. That looks really lovely. And then we have another little bag. Now, this one is one that goes onto a card. It's got no dimension to it. You could absolutely, if you wanted to, cut two and put them back to back. And it would just be like a little pocket then, which is really sweet. You've got a handle, you've got a tag, you've got two little reinforcers, and then you've got a fancy little doily shaped label with a circle to go in the middle. So the size of this, let's get this the right way around. Oh dearie me. Cut line to cut line, 4 1/8 of an inch. And then this would be your interior dimension again. That is 3 inches. And of course you'd add a little bit on. Those are the bits that are going to fold in. So that wouldn't give you a true dimension if I did that. And then next up, this is going to make a great easel card. Look at that. That is a wine bottle, a champagne bottle. You could lie it on its side and it can be a ship in a bottle. It can also be a shaker, because you've got a frame that would cut out if you did two together. You've got this that hangs around the neck of the bottle, and you've also got a smaller bottle which would be a tag. Isn't that cute? I mean, I don't know if you remember that ocean paper that Panalisa sent me. So if you're doing a ship in a bottle, if you've got any yachts or anything like that cutting dies, 8 1/4 inches, it would look absolutely fabulous. And then on that big one, you are at just over 2 1/2 inches. That's correct, isn't it? I'll try to round everything down. Yeah, it's just over 2 1/2 inches. Such a lovely size. Looking forward to playing with that. And then we've got this, and I had to look on the page because I was a wee bit confused as to what that was. But it measures 7 by 7 all around. So you need a 7-inch square of paper. You place this in the middle, you run it through, and it will cut out 4 separate tags. So I'm going to have to make that one and show you. Next up, I've got a lovely little set of Steampunk Cogs. This is going to look really cute with that vintage steampunk paper. The typewriter key one that I shared with you yesterday. So that's going to look really cute on that. In fact, I might turn the bag die into a little steampunk bag. And then we've got a little bag topper. And this bag topper comes with 4 tags. So I guess you choose whichever tag you want to hang from the handle, or you can use the panel that also comes with it and pop all 4 tags on, stamp something on there. You could be LOVE or anything, so that's really cute. And the width of that one is 4 inches. And then the height of it, when you fold it, is going to be 2 inches. So that's going to be a 4-inch wide and a 2-inch deep card topper when it's made. And then next up, we have like a little belly band, which is a set of belts and 2 buckles. That's really cute because that would look good on a journal cover. 3 3/4 inches are the length of the front pieces of the belt, and then 4 3/16 to be precise is the length of that band. And then your largest buckle in that set is 1 9/16. I'll let you think about that while you're drinking your coffee. And then next up, I've got a set of stamps. Lovely distressed brick wall. Let's see if we can get some clarity in there. Looking forward to using this one. These are really useful if you like having your flowers and stuff. And 3 3/4 inches wide. These are 2 separate stamps. And then the depth, which I think are pretty much the same, are 2 7/8. And let's go here. That one is 2.5. So this one is slightly higher. But isn't that cute? I like that. And then last but not least is a set of, let me turn it the right way around. And New Year. Yes, well, it is a new year. So we've got Happy New Year, time to celebrate. You've got a little dandelion clock in there. But you've got all of those fireworks. And then you've got more dandelion clocks. Now, I'm pretty sure that says birthday. Yes, it does, but we'll be using that. Isn't that great? Great for the 4th of July as well. I'll just put my hand under it so that you can see. Get some clarity. I've got my sheet of white paper. There, that's better. I'll try and be a bit more professional. But I've just got camera glare and sunshine at the moment. That's a great set of stamps. It's a large set as well. And as I'm always saying, on AliExpress, they measure the backing sheet to let you know roughly what the size of a stamp is. So the backer on this is 5 3/4, and the height is, let's get that correct, 7 1/4. And I'm going to say this one, no, this one, the New Year stamp, is the biggest, and that stamp size is 2 3/4. And because you've got the burst attached to it, 2.5 inches. So you could, you know, do that as your sentiment and fill the whole thing up with your fireworks. Did I say snowflakes? If I did, I apologise. It might be because I'm feeling a bit cold. But you do have your little dandelion flowers and your little clocks in there. And I'm going to get this out because the birthday is hidden. So I want you to see that bit. There you go. It's your birthday. And that's sweet. I love that little swirly bit as well. Right, that is what I have for you today. And I am going to be up tomorrow with my mango craft haul, which gives me the weekend to have a rest, because I'm still in a little bit of pain. And then I'll be back and making stuff from the hauls on Monday. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have an absolutely awesome day. And as usual, all links below. Bye.